Hey, what's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It is your girl, Miss Honey, with another video. Honey roasted headlines. We're going to talk a little bit about this Bonnet situation. I will not be before you long, but if you are new to my channel and you have not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscription um, button as well as the notification bell. Be dropping a few more videos than I normally do, and you don't want to miss that. I love it when you guys hit the like button. It's like saying, hey, Miss Honey, as well as comment down below. The Bonnet situation I thought would have died down by now, but I see that there's a whole world built around this whole Bonnet situation. I will say this. One, I don't think it has a lot to do with the Bonnet so much as it does the messenger. I think if someone else had brought the Bonnet criticism, it probably would have been better received than if Monique had brought the Bonnet situation to light. I definitely believe that. I think people just have a bad taste in their mouth where Monique is concerned, and so I think that's a lot of the reasons why people were. I thought she looked nice. She did have her bathrobe on. It was a nice robe, but she clearly didn't have a bra on, I don't think, and it wasn't the best look for her to be coming on. Although she seemed like she was in the comfort of her own home, or maybe she was in her own hotel room. I don't know. I just think, if you're going to talk about presentation, then you need to make sure your own presentation is straight. I will agree with that. But I also agree with her when she says that people are going too far with this whole bonnet, pajamas, slippers thing. People have blown it out of proportion, in my opinion. They're thinking that Monique is saying you shouldn't be in the Walmart with it, which, like, people in Walmart half naked. They're naked, tampon strings hanging out, braless, denim shorts that might as well be thong underwear. Like, there's a whole channel that in Facebook page, IG page, Twitter page dedicated to people in Walmart, right? So it's some crazy stuff that goes on out there. Bonnets, slippers, pajamas are the least of your worries. A lot of times people are running in places. I personally travel with my head wrapped up because I don't like my hair, my natural hair. I don't even want a unit to be touching seats and stuff. And I'm an unencumbered traveler, so I keep my head wrapped up. I always wore a mask long before pandemic. I always wipe my seat down, my breast down, my window, everything down. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. Y'all know me. I don't touch gas pump handles. Like, your girl's not doing no cross contamination. I don't wear flip-flops out of the house. I wear flip-flops around the house. I wear flip-flops on the beach. But I don't wear flip-flops when I'm running out to the stores because I was always taught you have to be ready. And as a single woman, my dad has dementia, so he's the person that used to come get me off the side of the road. I do have brothers, if my car broke down. But if I got to walk a couple of miles, I don't want to do it in flip-flops. If it's raining, if something happens and I end up, in the clink. It's possible you could be mad at your own business, not having any crimes, and if police stop you, depending on what mood they in or who they are as a person, you might end up locked up or thrown to the ground. You don't want to be in jail with no shoes on. They're gonna take them flip-flops from you. And give you their flip-flops, right? I don't wear flip-flops at the house. You can't run in flip-flops. If you got to break and run, we have public shootings now. If it used to be every day a few weeks ago, now I think we've slowed down to maybe a couple of times a week. Public shootings in public forums, in public places. You got to cut and run. You don't need to be in no flip-flops. I always wear shoes that tie up on my feet when I leave the house. That's just me. Okay. Monique did her video. A day after I went to celebrate two girlfriends' birthdays, and we went to the Sugar Factory, which is in downtown Atlanta. The Sugar Factory, the average price for something like, let's say, chicken and waffles, I think it's like chicken and waffles is like $20. I had Cajun chicken pasta, which wasn't very well seasoned. I had to bring it home and doctor it up. It was $26. They sell fishbowl drinks that are $40. Okay. They sell like foot long uh banana splits with giant mounds of ice cream, chocolate, and they stick one of those flashy things they put in the champagne bottle in the club when they're walking through the club and it's firing off, they put that in the drinks and put them in the desserts. They have really tall mugs, like 22, 24-ounce mugs that they dip the whole mug in chocolate. The straws are made out of chocolate and sugar. All of your drinks, instead of coming like with a fresh lime, it comes with a candied lime. It's like way over the top. I don't ever have to go again. I don't really like sugary drinks. Um, uh, I don't like too much. It's overwhelming, and then I don't want to eat it. But I noticed for the price point, I mean, you could come out of there spending $150. The the fishbowl drinks are $40. A regular drink is between $12 and $26. The average meal is between $20 and $34. Okay, and you still have people coming in there with to have dinner with bonnets, house shoes, them see-through exercise pants or tights, the ones where you can see everything. You can tell people ain't got panties on, and PJs, the bottom of them dirty, look like they walked there. House shoes all tore up and frayed on the bottom, like they walked through them and walked the bottom off of them. They in the restaurant like that. Okay, people treat you a certain way. Now, the caveat to that is that well-dressed people get treated poorly as well. We all know that your skin color plays a lot into it, depending on where you are and the person that you're dealing with and how they view you. But I personally wouldn't travel in my PJs because, like I said, something happens to you, you're in those PJs. Uh, let's say you went through a wrong door and you got locked out on the other side of that door. Okay, and you're out there in the cold and you got nothing on your body but a jacket and PJs. It's a whole bevy of things. You can see my mind works in a different kind of way from other people. I just don't want to be caught out there. I don't want to be caught in a situation where I'm not prepared. All right, so if I go to the store, I put a head wrap on. Sometimes I'll put a cap on if I don't want my hair to be out, if I don't want my hair to be exposed. Okay, or I'll wrap it up. Um, I don't wear a bonnet for a lot of reasons. One, because I have a hard time keeping bonnets on my hair because my hair is very it's a certain type of hair. So it slides right off, right? So that's another reason why once it touched the floor, I don't want it anymore. If my bonnet falls off in Walmart, it's going in the trash. Yeah, your girl's not wearing a bonnet to Walmart. Or in a bathroom. Oh, no. That's another reason why I don't wear jumpers. But I digress. In public. I just think you should be prepared. And you should definitely be presentable. I think it's inappropriate. My brother brought a girl home one time and she had a bonnet on. And I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. Why would you come to meet somebody's family and you got a bonnet on your head? I don't. Hair roller, same thing. Like, it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. I won't say it's inappropriate for the Walmart. I won't say it's inappropriate in public because I think there are scenarios where you can wear a bonnet in public. Coming from the beauty parlor, you're just running in real quick. But there's no reason you should be in the store in a public place with your PJs on. It's way too many things that can happen that requires you to have on real street clothes. You don't need to be in there in your PJs. First of all, those PJs are going to have to go immediately into the wash if they've been exposed to the outside world. I don't wear nothing on the outside world and then sit on my bed. I don't do it. I know somebody who you can't wear your outside shoes in the house. They keep a basket of socks by the door. When you come over and visit them, you take your shoes off and you put them socks on. They don't want your outside feet walking around. I personally can't stand you putting your feet up in my furniture, standing on furniture, folding your legs up, and you got your shoes on my furniture. Like, no, that I will ask you to leave. So, people have different upbringings, for sure. It would be nice if we were judged just, based on character. But the first thing people see is your appearance. That's just what it is. Unfortunately, some of us, Black people get all lumped in together. That's super unfortunate. I don't think what Monique said was wrong. I think her as the messenger was perceived as the wrong messenger. I think that there needs to be a standard that we don't go below as a child. We could play all day. If my mama needed something from the lady next door, I had to wash up and change my shirt if it was dirty. And when I went over there, I couldn't go outside. I just had to stand there at the door. My mama called them, told them I was on my way over. I stood there. They came out the screen door and gave it to me. But I had to change my shirt just to go over and receive the item and take it back to my mama and them house. Because my mama didn't want them thinking that I was dirty and unkept. Same reason why you couldn't ask for no food in somebody's house. My mama didn't want people to think that she didn't feed me at home. She didn't feed her children at home. Some of it is demographic. Some of it is age range, right? But I think we can let it go now. We can definitely let it go now. I see where Monique did like a third video, I think, about trying to explain the whole Bonnet situation. At this point, sis, just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Y'all who are offended by it, let it go. Let it go. If y'all letting Lil Wayne and Cardi B and Snoop Dogg and, all these hosts of other people that we hold in high esteem, drag and talk and call Black women all types of things and teach Black women that their vagina should be the first thing that they sell when they in a little bit of a tight or a squeeze. What's a little talk about bonnets? Nothing. You're going to do what you want to do anyway, so just do it. Just do it. But definitely don't tap anybody on the shoulder and tell them they don't need to be wearing a bonnet. One, it's not your business, and two, you got better things to be doing. I promise you. And I don't even know you, but I know you got better stuff to be doing, right? I'm just saying, if you going out in public, airport, restaurant, just be presentable. Just be presentable. I see men walking around without underclothes on. Okay, you walk around in these joggers and your one-eyed wonder weenie is bouncing and juggling and moving all over the place. Like, sir, tie that down. Inappropriate. I think kids, your baby out in public in their pajamas is inappropriate. All I'm saying. Something happened and you get caught like that. You're in a super cold environment. You're in a wet environment. You're in a muddy environment. You're in an environment where you got to run and hide. You got to duck. You got to get up under. You know what I'm saying? You need to be prepared. And every day as an African American, when you leave your home, you need to be prepared in case you get stopped, in case you get accosted, in case you get confronted. You need to be prepared. Your phone needs to be charged. Your shoes need to be tied up on your feet. Okay? You need to have layers on. Or at least a jacket where you can get to it. A shirt you can pull on if you got on the sundress and that type of thing. You just need to be prepared. You need to have your ID with you. Your mace. If it's an open carry state, you need to have your gun on your hip. An African American person need to stay ready. Stay ready. Last thing you need to be when these fools confront you on some fool la la, shout out to Funky Dineval, is ill prepared. That's all I'm saying. That's my 2 cents. Y'all tell me what you think. A couple of you guys DM me and wanted to know my thoughts on it. Those are my thoughts on it. Y'all tell me what you think. Need to be prepared and you need to be presentable. And that's just what that is. That's just what that is. I don't run out for breakfast in flip-flops. I don't run out and get my breakfast from Chick-fil-A in pajamas. Because if I get stopped and he asks me to get out the car, I'm in my pajamas. I don't want that. If it rains, I'm in my house shoes. I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Y'all tell me what you think. Put it down below. And until next time, honeybees, mwah, I'll holler.